Hi everyone, today we're going to take a look at how to use the new AI test case generation in Testmo, where you can automatically generate test cases for your projects with AI assistance. To get started, go directly to your repository. You'll notice a new Generate button in the top right corner. Click it and a window will appear where you can follow a step-by-step wizard to start creating test cases with the help of our AI system. First, you need to add the title and describe the requirements for the test cases you want to generate. Enter as much detail as possible, covering workflows, edge cases, and expected outcomes. The more detail you provide, the better the results will be. If you've already generated some test cases before, you will have access to past requirements that you can reuse. Click on Reuse Past Requirements and a list will appear showing each requirement's date and the number of test cases it generated. As the list grows, you can search through it using the search bar. Click on any entry to see its details, or click on the number of generated test cases to view them. To reuse the requirement, simply click on the Use Requirement button. Here you can choose your template. If you're using the default templates that come with Testmo, they will appear here: case text, case steps, and the new case BTD. If they're not showing up, you can recreate them from your admin page, and I will share more details about it in a minute. Here you can select 10, 30, or 60 test cases. These are approximate numbers, and the AI will try to get as close to the selected number as possible, but the actual count may vary slightly. Choose an existing folder to save your test cases or quickly create a new one. Once everything is set, click Generate Cases. The AI will start preparing test cases with the title and a small description that matches your requirement. From this list, you can select the ones you want to keep and deselect any that don't fit your needs. You can also edit the names and descriptions of individual test cases to add extra information or adjust anything before proceeding. Remember, these are suggestions, a set of test case outlines that will be transformed into full test cases using the template you selected. Once you've reviewed the list, if you're happy with it, click Continue. If not, click Go Back and Start Over. After clicking Continue, the AI will go through each test case one by one and generate the full details based on their title and description. Once generated, you can review each test case, edit them directly in the UI, or select only the ones that meet your criteria, or keep them all. When you're done making changes, click Add Cases, and all selected test cases will be created in the folder you've chose. You'll notice that all generated test cases automatically receive the AI tag. This is non-optional. It's there to ensure that AI-generated test cases are always clearly marked when they're generated, so you can trace back their origins at any time. Of course, if you manually edit the test case in the future, you can remove that tag. You'll also notice that each test case is automatically linked to the requirement used to generate it. This allows you to trace back the origin of each test case, and it also unlocks better reporting capabilities. Since the requirement is a reportable issue object within Testmo, you can go to your reports, filter by requirements issue type, and report on all test cases generated using AI. Now, a few details on the admin side, just to make sure everything works as expected. On the admin page, you'll find a new AI settings menu where you can enable or disable AI features. At the moment, this only controls test case generation, but more features will be added in future releases. Under Users and Roles, and under Roles and Permissions, you can now manage who is allowed to create AI-generated test cases. If you want a specific role to not have access to the AI generation tool, simply remove that permission. One last detail, as I've mentioned earlier, for templates to appear in the drop-down menu, they must contain specific fields with specific system names. For a text template to appear, it must include a description field and an expected field of type text. For a steps template to appear, it must include a steps field of type step and a description field of type text. And for a BDD template to appear, it must include a BDD description field of type text. These are the mandatory fields required for a template to show up in the drop-down menu. Keep in mind that custom fields system names can only be edited when creating the custom field. After generating your test cases and exploring this AI feature, feel free to submit your feedback using the button that appears at the top of your repository right after finishing the wizard. I hope this information helps you on your testing journey, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Leave us a like and let us know in the comments what other videos you'd like to see. I hope you have a great day and happy testing!